You live? I will check it here. Right?
Mhm.
We'll check. Testing, 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 testing. Right? Testing, testing. Right? Testing, testing. All right. All right. So first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yoshai, Ba'ashem Yokakadash. We see double and say apostles and elders agree most and well our teachers or apostles in the truth. And we see salutations, holy accounts pushing the word on the truth and say sincerity, Dean and the out on the council in season on season, we say Shalom. And once again, going into let's go into the streaming, and basically it's going into part two of a video that I did yesterday, which is they are easily deceived, meaning that when you watch it kind of things people believe in today, and you watch it conversation, you watch it talk, you basically watch it the debate, the topic of conversation with these people, they see how easily they are being deceived. You understand how easily it is to let them be deceived as well, how easily it is to let them follow, wrong teachers, follow false prophets and so forth. It just easily, you know. So it's so easy, as I say, this topic come up for us watching, that's going on the internet, and seeing people talk and having like the little debates in the comments and so forth, and seeing how easily it is that how easily it is they're wrong, but how easily it is they deceive, that to the fact where they believe in what they believe in a lie. You understand? They believe in a lie. No, again, this is just again, this is the time that we're in, and as I mentioned, that is a scripture I brought out yesterday that I feel I should start with. Let me just go to it here quick. This is the book of this is the book of Second Timothy, right? Second Timothy chapter 3, verse 13. It says, but evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. So again, this will show you that what it is. It say what? It say, but evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, and that is what we see. Evil men waxing worse and worse. We see seducers, multiplying by a great number. It says they shall do what? Say wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. It is deceiving and being deceived. Now again, as I say, it's so easy for these people to be to be deceived now, that is that they believe in so much of things, and they believe in lies. And I brought up some information yesterday showing of why these people choose to be deceived, or why it is they believe. Now we know, we go back to the scripture as the Lord. We know the Lord do all these things. You understand? The Lord say you gonna make them believe a lie, right? Um, and He go send them more strong delusions, right? So, but nonetheless, it's, when they watch up, when they go and look up, right, and they did a scientific test, right, about how people being easily deceived. One of the things that they brought up was that these people, they don't want to face the truth. You understand? They basically don't want to face the truth. They rather just stick to that lie, because it what it does, it basically comforts them. You know, it easier for them to face the lie and believe in the lie than face the truth. And that is what it is with this word. You understand? That is what when it comes to this word. They rather believe a lie, right? And be deceived than believing in this word, right? Yes, I'm gonna say that.
Now, your piece of finish.
Well,
It says Ephesians 5, I'll start from verse 5, right? It says, for this ye know that no whoremonger, nor unclean person, nor covetous man, who is an idolater, had any inheritance in the kingdom of Mashiach and of power, right? It say,
mm-hmm.
let no man deceive you with vain words,
Yep.
right? It's like what the
Let no
brother's
man
talk.
what?
Let no
Let no
man
man
deceive
deceive
you
you
with
with
vain
vain
words.
words.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Go ahead, Jake. Break it on.
Yeah. Because just like brother was saying, because really and truly, we know in this time, so the devil goes back to what? The deceiver, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that is what the scriptures talk about in Revelation, where it say he deceived the whole earth. But it also say what? If it were possible, he would deceive the very elect. So
Mm-hmm.
we're not supposed to be deceived like the rest of the world. And that's why I say, what if it were possible? Let us show you how the strong the devil's deception is,
Mm-hmm.
right? Say, say, let no man deceive you with vain words, for because of these things cometh the wrath of power upon the children of disobedience.
Yeah.
And that we're seeing right now, because all people is what are stiff-necked and rebellious people, the disobedient, and you're seeing the Lord's wrath coming upon them right now, right? See, it's a be not ye therefore partakers with them. That I say what all things are written aforetime are written for our learning. Just
Mm-hmm.
like I always say, in the book of Jude, it say these things were made what an example unto us. And even these things what happen around the world right now, we see in most majority of our people being rebellious against the word and doing all the things that they're doing. It's an example unto us even now
Mm-hmm.
that we should follow and not that we should learn from it and not follow in their footsteps. You understand that way scripture say what to say, come out of them, my people, right? Be separate from them and all these different things. Have a reason why it say these things. Because the children of light is supposed to be different from the children of darkness or the children of rebellion. They say verse 8, it say, for ye were sometimes darkness, but now are ye light in the Lord. Walk as children of light. So you're supposed to have a difference between the followers of the Lord and those that are rebellious. That's why I say what you can a man cannot serve two masters. I think I'll stop on that one. Or next precept. If you want to bring out.
Yeah. Let me bring out here. This is let me go to second. This is Second Thessalonians chapter 2. I will start from verse 9. You say, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. Right? It say verse 10, it say, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And that you see that piece is it's so powerful. It say what? It said because they receive not the love of the truth. And that is just the way it is. These people they don't love the truth at all. You understand? They don't love the truth. No matter how much things they bring out, no matter things they prove. You understand? They will. They just do love the truth. That's why it say what? It say and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness, right? In them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth. And that's the thing. We feel what happened to you. We feel what happened to you. You being deceived and not loving each other. We feel what happened to you. You feel like going to live. You feel like going to continue to live. You feel like going to get saved. No, you're going to perish. You understand? It's so easy that these people are being deceived, right? Is that these people, the anything that the wicked bring forth, they believe, you know, they believe it. Didn't they believe in a job that it go work? You understand? That it go save them, you know, that it go take them out of the torments they're going through. And what went on? It just caused more turmoil, you know. You talk about these people that believe in these people that believe in all kind of witchcraft and so on. We basically right now you seen such a uprising in witchcraft, you know. And the thing about this is that when they correct people, they basically telling you, hey, do judge, you know, you know what we cancel it and all these other things that they be doing on the internet, you know. Because why? Because they receive not the love of the truth. That is such an important part. And that is what when I look up when they basically said they did a survey, right? And in the survey is the fact that these people just don't want to hear the truth. They just don't love the truth, you know. And let us go straight back to the scriptures how easily it is for them be deceived because they have no love for the truth, right? It say that they might be saved. It say, and for this cause God shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie. And that's the thing. You're believing in lies. And who sent it? They say, and for this cause, God shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie. You understand? So it said that they all might be damned who believe not the truth. So when you're being deceived, we feel going on. We feel you believing in. You believing in the wrong things. It are not true there. So we feel going to happen to you. You understand? All these people coming out saying Yahweh is not the name, saying the Bible has no truth in it, the Bible false. You know, I right now I have a video to do with these people speaking about the Bible. You know, saying the Bible wrong. These is the kind of things. This is the kind of things that again in this time. But that is why I started with Timothy. You see what they shall do. What it shall get worse, worse and worse. It didn't. It didn't say the people gonna get better. Say they're gonna get worse and worse. You know, deceiving and what and being deceived. So we feel it is taking place right now. If these people don't love the truth, we feel going on with them. They're deceiving and being deceived with it. Right? You see,
Like I said,
go ahead.
it's the Bible scripture say what the creature was made subject unto vanity. You understand? We are in a corruptible flesh. That way you see majority of the times the things that are wicked are more appealing to us. You understand? Because the scripture say what the flesh war against the spirit. So that why you'll see that a lot of the times we will be lusting after something that is wicked or something that is deceiving because it's more pleasant to the flesh rather than to the spirit.
And there's the thing, you don't want to be subject to the flesh.
Okay.
You want to be subject to what? To the spirit. You understand? So it's so going back here, it's what? You see that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. And that's the thing, the pleasure you all have, you know, and that's what what was mentioned and so forth. The pleasure you all have in unrighteousness is it beyond. You all don't want to hear no righteousness on nothing. You all love, you all basically find joy in the unrighteous stuff. You understand? You all delight in doing those things, delight in believing in those things as well, right? So this is show how easily it is you all being deceived, following, going on that wrong path and so on. The scripture say what the test is spirit. You all ain't even testing the
Okay.
spirit. You all just hear something and all like going with it. You understand? You all just go with it. And the thing about it is that it's the abundance of right now. It's so much a proof coming out that the things that are written inside of here, right? It's truth. All the things that happened before, the flood, Sodom and Gomorrah, all these things was proven to be true. But you all try to deny it because why? You all just love being deceived from the wicked. And you all just love to believe a lie. You understand? Because why? The truth, it goes against what it is you do on a daily basis or what you believe in. You understand? What you believe to be fact. So you all
Or what you
hate it.
desire.
Yeah. And with that now, with that, you not wanted to hear the truth. That is when now men go come in, seducers coming to tell you what it is, tell you things that you want to hear. Not things that they need to hear, not go and tell you things that they want to hear. Yeah, you could go ahead and do this, go ahead and do that. That way it's deceiving and more being deceived. You understand? No, 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 no. It's so hard to correct somebody. You understand? You can't correct somebody because one thing they will tell you is that they hate it. Yeah, we're supposed to hate the evil and love the good.
Okay.
You understand? That is, yeah, right. Right. So I'm gonna jump to next scripture here. But yeah, something to bring up.
After you finish.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. Let me just bring out this here. I quoted just now, which is 1 John chapter 4 verse 1. It says, "Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they are of God." And that's the thing. You all you all not even trying the spirits. You seen all these people. It come like Christianity act. Do they ever try the pastors? Do they ever question the pastors, the teachers, the bishops, and so forth? No. They don't try the spirit at all. And you see how easily it is to let them be deceived.
Um,
How easily it is to let them to let them go down that wrong path.
and
I have
hypocrite.
seen I have
Right.
seen I've seen comments and statements being made by people who deep in the church when they go into debate. I see it like going in debate with other people, and the person bring out they bring out a wrong document, but the church person, so they're so easily deceived, and they so easily ain't know nothing, right? They believe what it is the person bring out. Now they start to question themselves. You understand? But this is show you again that one study thing. So these people so easily deceived is, they're far away from the truth, far away from the truth. You know, far away from the truth. Right? They say, beloved, believe not every spirit. They say, but try the spirits whether they are of God, because many false prophets are gone out into the world. So if it's scripture telling them many false prophets are going out into the world, what you feel the false prophets going to do? You feel they're going to tell you any truth? You feel they're going to tell you anything good? No, they come to lie. They come to teach you wrong stuff. They come to deceive, and the majority of people are being deceived. That's why I go back to the scripture that I quote out that we say about the elect. If it could, they would deceive the very elect.
Very right.
But they can't deceive the elect by just showing you how powerful the deception is. That if they could, they would. You understand?
Right.
Watch me, the kind of deceptions outside here right now, it's and the kind of power that the wicked have, they're making it seem believable. You know, they make it seem like if it's the truth, but it's far away from the truth. You know, now how we know what it is we gotta turn to know the truth. We gotta turn to the scriptures. It's a what? Um, it says Romans chapter 3, verse 4. It says, God forbid, yea, let God be true, but every man a liar. And I straight to the point. It says what? It says, God forbid, yea, let God be true, but every man a liar. I say, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sins, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. So we know what we turn to for the truth. We know what we turn to for the answers. It's inside of here, the scriptures. You know, it say let God be true. But the thing is this: you also easily deceive. It literally have people hating on the Most High right now. It literally have people hating on the Most High. I find he shouldn't do this. I don't like what he do there. You know that is the kind of mindset these people have. And when you feel to get a mindset, they feel to get a mindset just so no, they were taught that. They were deceived to believe that, to believe our lie. Right? It say God forbid, yeah, let God be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sins, and it's the Lord saying, we turn for the truth. But when you watch the stuff outside here is basically all lies. Majority of the stuff being fed on the internet that these people believe in is lies, but far away from the truth, right? It's saying, mightest overcome when thou art judged. So to go back, I know you had something. Yeah, you say one
Yeah.
thing.
And like I said also, just like what you're saying, really and truly, Jake always had that spirit within them. At least the majority of Jake. You understand? They always had the ones that the Lord reserved unto himself. But for the others, they always had that spirit I hate towards the Lord. The difference is, well, a big difference with it now is that back then they just used to hate against the ordinance. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
But now that they get so blunt with it that they even do it directly to even speak against the Most High itself.
Can
You understand?
you hear me? You hearing me, Ak?
Yeah, I hear you, but I hear a small feedback too. I don't know how
All
bad
right.
it is on the stream itself.
The phone it kind of stick now, so I just
Oh, yeah, I hear you, but I'm not seeing you.
All right.
Yeah.
What's the
You
heck,
understand? Like that scripture say what? It say the wax worse and worse. Before it used to just be the ordinance and we used to hate the things I had to do. But now they just hate everything altogether, right?
That's right.
And if, as time goes by, it just getting worse. Already and truly,
That's right.
it gone. You understand? That is why it don't have any bringing them back on this side. You understand? Only the elect will be the ones who will be able to actually be redeemed, but the rest of them that have to be destroyed and come back on the next
And
side.
come through our loins.
Yeah, they have to. That is how bad it is with them right now. Say the we sick of say what the revolt and gone. Right? So deception is the only thing left for them. Because really and truly, the Mosiah is righteousness. And if you completely reject the Mosiah, then the only thing left for you is deception. That's all it have. So the Galatians 6, I'll start from 7, right? It say,
Right.
be not deceived, the Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
You should reap. That's right.
Um, and that is what going to happen to our people. Why? Because they reject knowledge. It's like what the Lord saying, I believe in Jeremiah, when he said that the forsaken me the fountain of living waters, and hew to themselves cisterns that broken cisterns that could hold the
Broken
water.
systems, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. That he stayed that in. Have no going back for them. You see, verse 8, it say, for he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption, but he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting.
Can. So he that thing to the spirit shall receive what? Life everlasting. But
Um,
it's just like this. Basically far away from anything spiritual. You understand? And they believe spirituality is what? Astrology. You know, they believe this it's they so far deceived and so far gone. That is what they think spirituality is. You understand?
they believe in every form of spirituality except through Mashiach.
Yeah, they believe. Yeah, Karen, that's a good way. That's the best way to put it, matter of fact. They believe every other way except the Lord. You know. You finish it or you
Yeah, that precept finish.
all right? I must bring this here. This is Second Peter chapter 2, start from verse 1. You see that, but there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you. You see, who privily shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that brought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction. So the scripture is telling you about false prophets, you know, false
Um,
prophets also among the people, that shall bring about damnable heresies. You know, somebody say they say false teachers among you. So it's a false teachers, so that means they will be doing what? They will be teaching. You understand? And as we're seeing how much people are seeing how much on a daily basis picking up the Bible and they have no idea what it is they're speaking about, but they know they could basically do they know they could get a following. They basically could deceive a bunch of people to follow them and make them believe a lie. And you see that right now. You understand? It say shall bring damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that brought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction. You see, and many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of. You understand? So when you look at the word let me get it here quick.
mhm.
It's a pernicious. It's a having. It's a having. It's a having a harmful effect, especially in a gradual or subtle way. Right? It's a having. Listen to it. It's a having a harmful effect, especially in a gradual or subtle way. You
Um,
understand? It's a um. It's a pernicious. It's a exceedingly harmful, baneful, noxious. It's a detrimental. Right? Let's say irreparable harm done through evil or insidious corrupting or undermining. it's you understand? So when you go by this scripture, it say, and many shall follow their pernicious ways. It say what that so basically what evil way. You understand? They follow their evil way, and that's the thing. Plenty of these people, they want to think. You just hear them say that. That is my opinion, and I stand by it. You know. So they follow in their own way. They don't want the correction. They don't want the truth. You understand? And they say,
Yeah. When you read that
go
copy
ahead,
stuff, yeah, so you get my idea.
go ahead, no, go ahead, go ahead.
Go ahead. It said
Yeah,
is
go ahead.
in Romans 16, I'll start from 17. It say, now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them. Right? It say, for they that are such serve not our Lord Yahushua Mashiach, but their own belly, and by good words and fair speeches deceive the hearts of the simple. So he's talking that's somebody definition of deceiving people by subtle ways. You understand? See how in many different places of the scriptures it talk to you about these people that will come and deceive people with what? With fair speeches and so forth. And scriptures say what? They say all people love to have it so. Right? That right also talk about in Timothy about them that heap teachers to themselves having itching ears. Right? All people love to hear nice things that relate to their feelings, that relate to their
That's
personal desires.
that's right. It's everything they want to seem nice. They don't want to hear the bad at all. But it's the same way when it comes to the same way it comes to basically the best example of that is Christianity. You
Um,
know, everything that it teaches is nice stuff. Never the mourning, the weeping, the sorrows, and so forth. It's always nice because they know that is the easiest way to catch people. You understand? To catch them, put them in traps, and so forth. You know, and then believe in those lies. That's the easiest thing. This is a nice thing. You know that it's like talking to a woman. It's always try to seduce a woman. It tells she nice stuff. You
um,
understand? She
but
some
it,
sweet stuff,
but it's truth or lie. One's it nice.
right? Yeah, you know.
And that why even elders say when you look at certain camps, and they may see a camp that have like the highest population of women, you don't know something wrong.
Yeah, something off. And
Something
and
wrong.
i- and if you notice work, like it have plenty, like it have plenty women leaving these camps and doing videos and bawling about they leave a cult and I don't know if you see it. I will try to send you some, but it have plenty of them leaving and saying, there was an occult and they leave the Hebrews like cult and this and that and so forth. You understand? That is where there's basically get with women and there's basically get with men that they're trying to deceive. You
Um,
understand? You know, truth coming out from that. Let me go to verse 3 in the second Peter. You finish it, yours?
yeah,
All right, this second Peter chapter 2, verse 3. It say here, it say, and through covetousness shall they with vain words make merchandise of you. So you say and through covetousness shall they with vain words make merchandise of you. And that's basically what we now mentioned it. You know,
um,
you say whose judgment now of a long time lingereth not, and the damnation slumbereth not. So you don't see what will happen to these people. And you do basically you don't want to be them that deceiving and being deceived. You know, you want to be them that open to the truth. You know, because they will say salvation is the truth. So what if your feelings get hurt? At the end of the day, that is what the truth does do. Matter of fact, that is what the scriptures do. The scriptures say it cut down to the marrow.
that's how it is grow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so okay,
You
you
understand?
can't grow. You can't grow without being reproved. You understand?
Fine. So anything else? Huh?
No, that's it. Come on.
You understand? So yeah, as I said, this part to the previous video, and this going into that how easily they deceive and bring out how the false prophets and so forth going to again test the spirit to know who are the truth or not. No,
And how all people love deception.
yeah, can again remember this. Remember, deception is one of Esau's greatest strip. Plenty of all being fooled by that. You understand? So hey, So again, once again, I give all praises, honor, and glory to
Glory to
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
but
Bashem,
Shem Shai, Shem Kodash.
Shakodash.
We see double say apostles and elders of great most and well teachers of apostles in shoot. And we see salutations for the Akimos pushing you on truth and say din and the out. Continuing season on season we say Shalom.
Shalom.